audience would love to know more about you by knowing your favorites. So can I ask you a bit of your favorites?
Yeah, go ahead.
So your favorite.
There's this book called Tuesdays with Maury, which I finished reading just a couple of months ago. It's a very beautiful book with a couple of letters put together, which was written by a person who was about to die. It's nothing negative. It's a very nice and full of positivity. I in fact read that book last year in the lockdown. So that I think till date I would say is my most favorite book.
Okay. Your favorite 80s song?
My favorite 80s song.
Yes, ma'am.
80s song.
Many to choose from, I think.
There are so many. It's so difficult to pick one.
You can choose 3. I don't know. I mean, how many ever? Just your favorites.
I think I'm very confused with the timeline. Yeah, like maybe it's 90s,
That's
but
fine. That's fine. That's okay. 80s, 90s. That's fine.
Yeah, I think one of them would be Bahu Mein Chaliya. I don't know if that's 80s, if that counts.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I think one of Bappi Da's songs, Om Shanti Om, I'm hoping it's not the 90s, it's the 80s.
That's fine.
Yeah, I really like that. And there are honestly lots. I really like Kabhi Kabhi also, the title track of Kabhi Kabhi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So, I think you already answered this when you said your favorite thing to do while traveling is reading and.
Yeah, so reading, or I also really enjoy solving these Japanese logic puzzles. I don't know if you've heard of Sudoku and Kakuro.
Sudoku, yeah.
My book collection is a mix of either like these books about mental wellness and yoga and diet and all these things, or it's about these logic puzzles. So it's either or. So if you see a book in my hand while traveling, it'll be one of these.
Great, ma'am. Your favorite cheat meal, because you said the way to your heart is food.
It is. You know, I have a long list of cheat meals. It's very difficult to pick. But I think my go-to cheat meal, number one is my mom's parathas. She makes these delicious aloo parathas, which I love. Tons and tons of butter on it. So that is my first go-to cheat meal, followed by a nice halwa that she makes. It's this North Indian aate ka halwa that we call Kada Prasad. So yeah, so that is on the top list.
Great choice. And lastly, what's your favorite movie genre? One to act in and one to watch as a viewer?
I think both. To act and to watch would be a rom-com. In fact, unfortunately, I've not been a part of like a hardcore rom-com. That's something I'm really hoping comes my way. But yeah, I completely enjoy watching rom-coms. Like they're my that's my go-to genre.
That's amazing. I mean, we really hope to see you in one very soon.
Thank you.
Lastly, ma'am, our fest Vayu, it stands for Youth Empowerment. So what is your take on that?
On youth empowerment?
Yes.
I just feel, firstly, like kudos to you guys who kind of conduct this entire festival, because I do remember when I was in college, I was in Xavier's and we used to have a festival called Malhar. And I know the kind of effort that goes in putting everything together. It's an immense amount of effort, especially I think as college students when y'all are doing this. I swear to God, you're going to probably thank yourself later to do all of this, what you're doing, because it does help you go a long way. I think this is like the beginning of you coming to know how work culture is and kind of getting yourself warmed up for that. So like hats off and kudos to all of y'all. But talking about youth empowerment, it's really nice that it stands for that. Also, you're like young kids. It's very important that we kind of have the youth very well aware, very well, that the youth should know everything what's happening around. That's what empowers them. That's, I think, the biggest way to feel empowered is by being aware of what's happening. Only then you can judge the right and wrong. So it's great that you all stand for this. Great that you all organize all of this, and big support and a big shout out for that.
Thank you. Oh, ma'am, thank you so much. Like, that was very well said. And as a part of the youth, I actually feel very inspired also by that.
Thank you.
So thank you so much for taking out time. It was a really pleasure hosting you, and I really had a lot of fun. I'm sure the audience also had a lot of fun. So thank you so much for taking out time.
Yes, thank you so much. I had a lovely time myself. It was great to interact with all of y'all, and just A big hug, big hi to everybody who's watched this live out there. Thank you for being a part of this.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, bye bye.